Good afternoon, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. But when am I going to get started? Bitch! You ain't supposed to catch no goddamn leprechaun. If you're lucky, the way the legend goes, you're supposed to spot one in this lifetime if you're lucky. Like the Loch Ness Monster. Look, when I said that shit, instantly 30 people popped up in my life. Hello! So I'm going to say it again for whoever in the back that didn't hear me. You're not supposed to catch a leprechaun, okay? Or a Tinkerbell. If you're lucky, you're supposed to see one in your lifetime if you're in the right place at the right time, or a mermaid, or just one of them mythical fucking creatures, and then they're supposed to run off and disappear, and you're supposed to either took a picture or, hey, I found one. But these motherfuckers found a real life fucking leprechaun, and they were very quiet and sneaky. They snuck up on your ass. They snuck up on your ass, and they found out who and what you were. And now there's no turning back, because they were so motherfucking determined with this Loch Ness Monster energy to catch a fucking leprechaun that they literally lured you into a fucking trap, and now they don't want to let you go. It's like no matter what you do, what direction that you turn in, it's like, imagine, it's $1 billion reward for anyone that can catch a real gnome. A real gnome. I'm not talking about one of the little people. We don't use midget because we're being politically correct. I'm not talking about a little person. I'm talking about a real gnome, a real live gnome, or a real leprechaun. It's a reward for it. And everybody's like, you ain't never going to find no leprechaun. You ain't never going to find no gnome. And then all these people, they know they exist. So they're looking and searching. And then they found one. And they're like, oh my God, nobody move. Nobody fucking move. Get the military, get some scientists, get some reinforcements, get the police in, get everybody in. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet all around them. Everybody be quiet. Don't say nothing. When they apply for this job, just deny them. When they apply for housing, just deny them until they apply, until they move to the place that we want them in. Gently, quietly now, everybody. Just deny until they get to the spot we want them in the corner. And as soon as we get them there, we're going to cut off their finances and cut off their love life and cut everything off. And then we're going to keep them in that spot and cut off their family and cut off everybody connected to them and isolate them so they can't get loose. And that's exactly what they did to you. And then they started to torment you and torture you with energy weapons, spell work to harvest your energy, finding ways to mentally torment you in bad relationships, finding ways to do all kind of horrible, evil, wicked, demonic shit, right down to trying to kill your ass because you wouldn't give up your energy. And now that it's all over and they failed to get your energy and they failed to kill you, but they still got you in that corner that all of them quietly backed you into. Now they're like, okay, well, they're free now. It looks like no one's going to get their energy. So what do we do with them now? It's like they caught a leprechaun. They managed to back you into a corner somewhere financially and in other ways too. And you're hooked into the system. Of course, you have to use technology to survive in this world, unless you live out in the bush somewhere. Okay. And now they know if they release you and let you go, that you're going to take off running as fast as you can and disappear. And they don't want that to happen. They're like, we can't just fucking let them go. If we let them go, they're going to disappear and we might never get this chance again. And that's the energy these people are in about your leprechaun ass right now, like in real time. They know they can't kill you. They can't get your energy from you, but they're like, this is too good to fucking let you just go live your motherfucking life. And they don't want you to up and move and relocate and shave your head bald and put on an orange wrap around motherfucking sheet and move to a Tibet before they start doing facial recognition at the airport, and just be like, hi, can I join this temple and clean and meditate and eat and live with you all, and nobody will ever find me again. No social security number, no tourists ain't gonna know who the fuck you are. You know, you're gonna be bald-headed. They not gonna know if you're a man or a woman. You're gonna wrap yourself in that orange shit real good, you know, and, you know, never do anything with computers or online again. Bitch, they know you're gonna disappear. They know that you are going to disappear the minute that you separate your energy from their ass. So they're contemplating a way to hold on to your energy and hold on to you. It's like in real life 2025, we got the leprechaun and we can't beat the shit out of them and stomp their name out and do all the shit we were doing to get the energy. We can't get it from them and we can't kill them. So what do we do now? We can't just let the leprechaun go. This leprechaun learned this lesson about being in the grass over here on this side of town, because look what we did to him. So what do we do with the leprechaun now? I don't know. Keep your foot on them just for a little while longer. Keep hacking them. Keep doing this until I figure something out. So somebody from New Zealand and Life Coach came out. Life Coach came out with New Zealand. Life Coach came out because this is somebody that was coaching 2 warlocks on how to go out and assemble a team together, and the whole team, how they were going to stomp out a leprechaun or Tinkerbell and take all your energy from you. Okay. And they were coaching, not necessarily them to stomp you out. I feel like whoever this Life Coach energy from New Zealand is, they were working with 2 warlocks. One is an Aries, one is a Cancer. And they sent them to assemble a team, finance them to get your energy. But the team that they assembled was trying to literally beat the shit out you, torment you, smack the spit out your mouth, and fuck you up day and night to try to get your energy. Like they jumping you into a goddamn gang. And now you don't trust anybody and you just want peace and you want to be left the fuck alone because you're not a slave, but they don't want to release you again because it might be another half a century before they are able to catch another leprechaun. Now that you're on to the tricks of the trade through vaccination, through chipping, GPS tracker under your skin. If you get LASIK, dental surgery, they're not going to catch you again. You understand? So they're reporting back now. And one of these warlocks, now that it's over, they have separated their energy from the team that they assembled to get your energy from you because they were so violent and they were so obstructive to do you so much damage and to abuse you the way that they did. And now that person wants to come toward you with an offer, because they want to maintain this relationship with this person in New Zealand that's closed emotionally right now, because someone has to bring you clarity about the team they assembled to 5 of Wands and beat the shit out of you spiritually and physically and financially and emotionally and energetically to hurt and harm you. Whoever this is in New Zealand, they want either that Emperor energy to provide you the truth and the clarity about the 5 of Wands people they assembled to hurt you, to get your energy from you. And y'all stupid motherfuckers wonder why leprechauns are scared of y'all and want to run and hide and Tinkerbells, bitch. God damn it, them B words. Tinkerbells, god damn it. Them Tinkerbell motherfucking energies, you wonder why they trying to hide in the forest and running from the beast and running from technology and don't want to be a part or connected to this world order that we're in. And people are running around like hippies. Y'all like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? The fuck? You want to ask somebody what's wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Look what y'all do when y'all get a hold of one of us. And we're hooked into the system with a social security number and a telephone and got an IP address. Look what the fuck. Look how y'all act with your stupid ass. And you're like, why do you want to live like a hippie in the woods and have access to no technology and eat berries and shit and disconnect from society? You're a weirdo. No, bitch, you're a weirdo. You bitch. You weird bitch. You're a weirdo. Trying to jump somebody like they're in a motherfucking gang and kick the shit out of them to get their energy. By keeping them hooked into your system, and then you wonder why they want to be a Rasta and live off in the forest somewhere, or live off in the with the what are they the Maroons in fucking Jamaica. They don't want shit to do with Babylon. They don't want shit to do with this fucking system, cause y'all are fucking crazy, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I'm just projecting the energy I know y'all are feeling right now. So instead of walking away and leaving you alone now that the shit is over, it's like they want, well, you're going to have to go talk to them about the conflict and the people you hired. I was not expecting y'all to hire. It's almost like somebody is a boss figure or something like that does something intricate with energy, magic, and shit like that somewhere. And they're like, I'm going to hire you two warlocks. You're going to go out, find talent, be gentle. You know, you're going to find a leprechaun and you find a Tinkerbell energy. And when you find them, you got to trick them out their energy. Okay. Be gentle with them, trick them out their energy. You know, see if you can date them, catfish, whatever you're going to do, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay. And instead they go out and recruit a whole team of low down, dirty, nasty, funky, disease infested thugs to come towards you, come to your home, fuck with your home, fuck with your car, threaten to kill you and do all this old extra shit. Death spells day and night, and use energy weapons on your ass. And you like, what the fuck? Is that what y'all did to go get that energy? I'm almost like getting the energy like the person in New Zealand is like, I thought y'all had the skills and ability. Why the fuck didn't you think this person would clam up and completely isolate from everybody and pull back and distrustful and now is not open to anybody? Why the fuck did you think after letting people use energy weapons on them and try to physically assault them, try to break in the house to essay and sexually assault them and try to attack them spiritually, constantly trying to drain their energy and hurt them and do love spells at the same time? Why the fuck did you think they would be open and welcome after all of that shit to working with us? Or hearing even what the fuck we have to say? Are y'all fucking stupid? Who the fuck did you hire? So they tried to present a witch energy, a very low vibrational kitchen witch with a low IQ that only know how to pop a pussy type energy to these people. But now whoever this travel agent energy is, they're like, we spent a whole Ace of Pentacles letting you travel all over the place. You got to see places you don't normally go. And we invested money in you because we thought you would have won. Bitch, I would have been the one if I could have got that leprechaun's energy, but I couldn't get their energy. So that team is finished and over with. But now it's kind of like a thing where the person from New Zealand is telling his people, they're closed emotionally. They're like, I didn't know you were using, I knew you were going to use manipulation to get their energy, but the people you hired to get the job done was very reckless. It was careless. And now this shut down completely. It's like they want to run for their fucking life. Okay. So somebody from New Zealand is like, hey, you failed me. Okay. To this Aries and Cancer warlock. There's somebody here that pledges Omega Sci-Fi. Okay. Somebody pledges Omega Sci-Fi and somebody pledges Alpha Phi. Make sure y'all see this shit. That's in this reading. Alpha Phi and Omega Sci-Fi. This is the two energies that came out. This person, either of South African descent whether they're black or white South African or black Asian Elon motherfucking Musk. This South African energy is very disappointed, shut down emotionally, and upset because the operation was a complete failure to get your energy, and they've pulled back. This is for somebody specific. There was an interaction someone had at the Social Security office where they were trying to get information and get justice for something illegal, a fraud that your family committed in your name about you, saying you were disabled. And the guy at the Social Security office you spoke to lied to you. And he made up bullshit off of a blank screen. And he did that to you because your family have a connection with someone in the Secret Service, in the government, and they utilize their connection in the Secret Service to contact this person that you had a meeting with at the Social Security office. And because it came from somebody connected to the White House that has a Secret Service clearance, they took it seriously. And they lied and created an illusion about the information about you. So go back to the Social Security office again and ask for somebody else once again. And then don't stop. If you have to go to the news on their ass, go to the motherfucking news wherever you live or in other places. Keep going to the news and don't stop. Because somebody in your family is connected to someone that works for the Secret Service, and they pulled rank on somebody at the Social Security office and got them to read to you from a blank motherfucking screen, and they lied to you about the information with Social Security. That's for somebody. Because your funky ass family don't want to go to jail. Man, fuck them motherfucking Democrats. This is a Democrat, and I'm not political. I don't give a fuck about politics. But this is coming from that Democratic administration. I know some of y'all like Kamala. Fuck that hoe. And all of them fucking witches and warlocks in that administration. And I know it's in Trump's administration too. But I'm just saying, this is where this Secret Service member is coming out of. Okay? Doing this bullshit. And somebody probably voted for this motherfucking shit. I don't give a fuck about either party, just to be clear. I don't give a fuck about politics. But I'm just saying, this is what the fuck these motherfuckers are doing to y'all. Your people, okay? For some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Your people. This is the type of time your people is on, okay? Skin folk and kinfolk. So your family has the connection in the Secret Service, in the White House, that directly got through at the Social Security office you were dealing with and spoke directly to the person you talked to, and they lied and played in your face about Social Security records. So the travel agent realizes that witch energy was a bad investment. They're pulling back, and they want someone to come toward you. Again, this coach energy is the person that coached them about leprechauns and about Tinkerbells. Whoever this coach energy in New Zealand is, that is who coached both that Aries and that Cancer about getting your energy and people like you that are leprechauns and Tinkerbells. They managed to catch one, and it's like, we just can't let you walk out that door like that. Think about it. It's the energy of, guys, it is the energy of imagine that in real life, somebody tells you, I'll give you $1 billion if you can catch a leprechaun or the Loch Ness Monster. And then you actually catch one. And you want to test it, but you can't test it, and it doesn't do or perform or answer any questions. The leprechaun gives you his green asshole to kiss. And the leprechaun gives you his green asshole to kiss. And tells you could suck these green leprechaun nuts, bitch. And they get in some energy where okay, so just release the leprechaun and let it go. Do you think in North America or anywhere in the world, even though they can't get what they want out the leprechaun, they're just going to release the leprechaun and be like, all right, it's like 100 years before anyone can ever catch a leprechaun again. Even though the leprechaun gave us his nut sack, the left side, the left nut sack to kiss, the green nut sack. Do you think anybody would release the leprechaun and just let the leprechaun go and run off back in the forest and be like, okay, bye. I guess we can't get what we want from you. Goodbye. Let it go. No, it's a fucking leprechaun. And that's the energy they're in with you right now. Like, okay, well, we're going to have to make them an offer. We can't let the leprechaun go. Do you know how hard it was to trap them? Do you think we're going to ever be able to trap them again? You don't know where they're going to go next or what they're going to do, but they do know how to protect themselves from us now. And they know how we try to set them up through technology to control who they date, who they have sex with, do the job, everything. So the leprechaun knows. So false person in the reverse, win money in the reverse for the witch. Okay. They got bad news that the witch just won't do, that the witch that offered themselves, that wanted this. This is what the competition was about, that all these hoes that were competing against you, this is what they wanted, whatever this is. But they didn't want to work with you because you got your own mind and you're not obedient. And you're too strong-willed and independent, and nobody's going to tell you what the fuck to do. But whatever this thing is, this is what these hoes were all trying to compete with you for. And you knew nothing about it. But they just wanted to get your energy so that they could do whatever this is. You understand? Because they know you would be uncooperative. So they got bad news. They said, fuck that hoe to the witch. And somebody wants to offer you unexpected money. Somebody wants to come toward you, an emperor energy, to make you some kind of an offer that involves unexpected money that's connected to whoever this coach energy in New Zealand is. Okay. And when I clarified court official, those are the cards that I read to you. Okay. Gloomy thoughts in the reverse. They couldn't make the leprechaun sad enough to get the leprechaun's energy. They couldn't play alpha male strategies with the leprechaun or Tinkerbell. You remain in happiness and you're going to stay happy. This emperor does not blame you for all that they've done to you. They don't blame you for being in the energy that you're in, fiery and fucking disgusted and in want of peace and wanting to run for your life and go hide somewhere just so you can get a little bit of fucking peace for a couple of fucking hours. These motherfuckers have been in your motherfucking energy for the last 7 years, day in and day out, day and night, 24/7, and won't let you fucking breathe. I can't breathe. They understand why you want to take off running and get the fuck away from all of them. They don't blame you. They regret being a part of this and who they recruited and how hard they went to hurt and harm you, to try to squeeze something out of you. And what is acceptance? What is acceptance? A missed opportunity to do magic. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody accepts the Four of Wands. Somebody might be planning on trying to bring somebody into a marriage or a relationship or some kind of organization or a group or something to get away with using your abundant energy so that they can be a master manifester with this person from New Zealand. Explain me this, y'all. Because I'm sick. I want to vomit. Bitch, if I vomit all over this table, just, I'm going to wipe it off and keep on reading the cards. If I vomit all over this table. Because I want to fucking vomit. This is kind of mirroring what's been going on since the dawn of time with the patriarchal system. Men, toxic men, using divine feminine energy the wrong way. The cycle's over. That's why the feminine energy on the planet is pouring in. And it's been chaotic, yes, because chaos comes before balance and stability. You understand? You've seen a lot of women in a lot of chaos and a lot of chaotic energy coming out in a very raw, chaotic form of feminine energy, divine feminine energy. And it's because they're rebelling. The women have been rebelling. That's why the sexual energy has been out of control, wild, everywhere, because women have been rebelling against a straight patriarchal type society where our energy has been harnessed and used and abused just for the selfishness of men. It is what the fuck it is. And that's what's playing out here. But the cycle for that is over. After chaos is going to come peace, balance, and stability on earth between masculine and feminine energy. But of course, you're going to get the chaotic, distorted version of feminine energy first, because it's a war going on and women are trying to free themselves from the psychological restraints and financial restraints and emotional restraints and the manipulation tactics that were used to hold down our energy in a way to utilize it for yourself, to power trip and to live your own life of self-indulgence, where you can have a maid at home raising your kids and go out and live your own life and start a whole other family and do whatever the fuck you want to do, because you have control of the feminine energy through psychological blackmail and other. Don't censor yourself, you censor men. The first rule of the patriarch: you're supposed to make your whole family and your man your whole life and drain all your energy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So the reason I want to vomit, is because explain why this person in New Zealand do not get on a fucking Viking ship and sail to your ass and talk to you directly. It's your energy. They still want you to get into a marriage or connection with another person so that they can utilize your energy and manifest with it. If you were a smart man, you would go towards, especially someone that already has realized their energy. It'd be one thing if it's someone that has not realized who they are yet and doesn't have a spiritual understanding of their spiritual body and their spiritual connection to God and how that type of energy is manifested. But you are a person that's fully awakened to the tactics and to your energy and what it can do. Magic. You have the ability to utilize your energy to set things on the spiritual realm, how you want them to play out in the physical realm. But they want to put restrictions on you and bind you and stop you from doing things on the spiritual realm for yourself to manifest the life you want, because they want to use it for themselves. So why doesn't the person from New Zealand come directly to the source, you? Instead of keep sending warlocks towards you, well, because you don't know exactly how to, bitch, have a meeting and be like, look, I know you already know who you are. I know you already understand your energy and what it can do. I know you might need some training. It might be, you might not know exactly how we have been using your energy, but I'm willing to train you and show you if you're willing to do business and work with me and help me make money too. And then see what the person says. They might agree. If it's something safe and healthy, that's not going to drain you of your energy and you end up broke and poor somewhere while someone else runs off living the life of self-indulgence they want. Why do people not want you to benefit or be able to live off of your own fucking energy? Because they're selfish as fuck. That's why. I want to fucking spit. They're selfish. This motherfucker from New Zealand don't need to send another motherfucking man towards you. Stop! Fucking stop! If this motherfucker wants to utilize your energy, they need to get off their ass in New Zealand and come directly towards you themselves. Cut the middleman out and let's cut a deal. What's the messages, Holy Spirit? I'm sorry, I had to just get that out for a moment because I'm sick of the patriarchy. When I tell you, I'm sick of the patriarchy. It's over. It's been imbalanced for too long. Women understand their energy now and their value. I know y'all held big campaigns to psychologically convince women that what they had to contribute to relationships and marriage was not worth anything because it's not something that you can see, taste, touch on the physical realm with the eyes, but it's something that's done spiritually and emotionally that the woman provides. But you like to gaslight and play games with us and games with our head to make us think that what we have to offer is worth nothing, even though you're going through all this trouble to get it. You understand? We're tired. We're not food anymore. We know that what we have to offer, even though it cannot be seen with the naked eye, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's energetic, it's sacred power in our womb when we're healed, that you can utilize to manifest the things that become on the physical realm. And that's worth more than anything you can bring to the table. So if we have that fucking energy, and now we know that it's worth something, why the fuck do you think we're still going to give it to you for free while you give us the least? Okay, I'll marry you and you just go sit over there and just let me use your energy. The big boys are going to manifest using your energy, and I'll just give you enough. What do you want? To be provided for, food and shelter? Okay, I'll do that much. Why the fuck do you want that when you can manifest millions and billions of dollars by yourself with your own energy? This person from New Zealand better not send another motherfucker toward you in some playful motherfucking energy, pretending to want to marry or be in a relationship with you. If they want your energy or want to work with you to manifest, this motherfucker from New Zealand needs to come directly to you and look you straight in your motherfucking eyes. Period. Messages. Stupid ass. What is the energy crowning this read? It be slow motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be slow as shit on slow time. These men be slower than the goddamn woman, but steady coming up to them. That's why people be like, why is your face like that? Why do you always have to make the shit face when somebody walking up to you? Because I can read the slow shit all over your energy and face already while you walking toward me. And I know you about to spit some slow ass pimp game out of your slow ass mind, sounding fucking stupid, and I don't have the time or the energy to give you to listen to it. That's why my face looks like that. Damn, I ain't even say nothing to you yet. You don't have to. I know you slow because you a man, and it's not a whole bunch of smart ones that are really fast and intuitive out there. The smart ones are emotionally intelligent, and they know how to balance their dark and light energy, and they're balanced in their feminine and masculine energy. So they're not going to come out the mouth with no stupid shit. They're going to shoot straight with you because they know a woman is very intuitive and can see straight through your ass. And Goofy steady be coming up to you, just with the look on their face. It's not a bitch in my audience right now that don't know that fucking look on their face when they coming at you on some slow shit. Y'all seen them when they walking towards you, and you could read their eyes and expression. I know how I'm gonna trick her, and they half retarded. They half fucking retarded. You see them in the clubs. You see them out in the mall. You see them when you're out and about. They're walking around half fucking retarded and slow because they're only operating out of logic. I'm gonna trick her. She won't be able to see through my big goofy ass. I know. And they're like, why are you looking at me like that? Like you want to fight me. You don't even know me. Because I want to punch you in your face and hit you in the side of your head with a brick. For being slow and coming and even wasting my energy speaking to me. Because I know some slow shit is about to come out your mouth wherein you want to take advantage of me. That's why. Not because I'm a man hater. It's because I know your intentions are not good. And then the pitch that you're going to give me is going to be slow. And I've already moved past it. I saw straight through you because I'm a woman. And the thing that you say is of no value is what protects me. My intuition, you bitch. So the witch energy, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, is conflicted, or somebody's fighting right now because she was unable to get away with her groupies that these two warlocks hired to try to get your abundant energy. So it might be a lot of fighting going on right now. What is the obstacle? I got to be honest. You have to make these men afraid to approach you with the stupid shit. I don't care if you mean you should walk around with a big smile on your face. No. Fuck no. If I walk around with a big smile on my face, it's going to draw in every slow snail, retarded. Yes, I'm using the word retarded because it applies right now. It's going to have every motherfucking retarded man walking toward you because your smile is inviting and with bad intentions. Thinking that smile tells me she's happy, so she's naive and vulnerable, so I can go ahead and waste her fucking time trying to get over on her and waste her energy even having a conversation. No. Don't give them all the smile and all that shit, because all it's going to do is draw attention to yourself and draw slow, retarded men in. So their obstacle is trying to balance the situation, and they don't have a plan because their plans are all karmic and retarded and wanting to take advantage. What did the QUAN Oracle card say yesterday in my reading? Oh, well, I didn't do it on I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. But what it said was a pure heart is what attracts the reality that you want to manifest. The QUAN Oracle card says a pure heart is what attracts the reality that you want to manifest. That's what the QUAN Oracle card said. So somebody's dilemma is that they're retarded. Yes, I'm using the word retarded in the right context right now. I'm not talking about somebody that was born with that's mentally challenged. They can't hold a candle to a person with someone mentally challenged. Even a person that's mentally challenged can do better than these retarded motherfuckers. You understand? When you teach them things, it might come out different, but they understand and they're like, no, I don't want to do that because that person is smaller than me, and we don't want to hurt someone smaller because I'm big. You see, I'm big and they're small and I don't want to hurt them. Even a person mentally challenged can understand these things. This is someone that is mentally retarded. And I mean in every sense of the word mentally retarded. I'm intentionally saying retarded because they don't have a pure heart. They're not coming toward you with pure intentions. And they want to balance the situation, but they don't have a plan. And that's their burden. Their burden is they're dishonest and they don't have pure intentions. And nobody wants to work with them anymore. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, somebody was heartbroken because they had to stand their ground to a kitchen witch energy. Somebody might have a Pisces placement and a fire placement in their chart. Somebody that's extremely childish. You can't be extremely childish and hold in your womb, in your sacral chakra, the source of God's power on earth. You can't be childish. You have to be mature, emotionally intelligent, which would make you emotionally responsible and emotionally disciplined, so that you don't abuse that type of power, because it's a lot of power. And when you have a lot of power, you have a lot of responsibility. So God is not going to entrust you with that energy if you're childish. So why the fuck would you think you can find that energy in a Queen of Wands reverse? This is the witch energy. Somebody is heartbroken because the Queen of Wands reverse is very attractive, very sexy. They're an intentional camel toe that dresses sexy for attention. And the Queen of Wands reverse wanted to harness your energy, but now this person that's heartbroken wants to, they have to stand their ground against this Queen of Wands reverse. And they're heartbroken about it because they wish they could just get everything all in one woman that they want. They want an Instagram body, popularity, and all these superficial things. It doesn't go together with spirituality, real spirituality. The type of energy that a woman that holds in her sacred womb, the source of God's power on earth, is not going to intertwine with the materialistic, popular aspect of an unbalanced ego and lack practicality and overspending and over obsessing about money and materialistic things. It's oil and water. It's two different things. You can't manifest that type of energy and be in that type of energy. It's two different things. And this person, they're upset that they can't get somebody that's out there popping their butt and popping their shit out there in some proud energy, real flossy for the world. That's the energy that they want. But they want that energy to hold the source of God's power on earth. Why would God give somebody like that their power when they have an unbalanced ego? That's too destructive. Only the worthy worthy are worthy enough to remove the sword from the sorcerer's from the stone. God damn it! It don't matter if I said it right. You know what the fuck I meant. Empress, love. You understand? You have to be worthy. You have to have done your shadow work, wherein you have balanced your ego. Okay. You have structure and discipline, so you're not going to go overboard with your ego and hurt somebody. Go overboard with your ego and make a decision that's going to hurt a whole bunch of people and do a lot of damage because you're in a delusion. You're not wasteful because you have a balanced ego. You're not emotionally codependent to the validation of others. So you're practically minded. So the way you spend money and the way you balance economically your resources is going to be in the same balanced way. And it's not going to be based off of anything but practicality, not off of validation from other people. You understand? A Queen of Wands reverse can never hold God's power in her womb until she heals and does her work. So they're heartbroken that they can't have everything they want. The popular girl, the girl that, the trophy girl that everyone wants, that they can parade around. So both of them could have out of control egos and floss on people, you know, and have one up on everybody out of ego. No, it doesn't go together with the source of God's power on earth. All right, tell me more about the situation right now, Holy Spirit. They're mad because you're the one that's holding this energy. They're mad because you're the one holding this energy. And they don't want it to be you holding the energy. They want to create a fantasy. It's almost like you have to make a story about a very, very great man or woman in history that really did exist. But that man or woman has black skin and curly hair, beautifully coily hair. It's like the story of the Egyptians, you know, and being upset because the Egyptians had wide nose and afro features and dark skin and tightly coiled hair. And you're mad because this is the person, this is what they look like that has this great history. So when you make your movie, you're going to make the movie with Egyptians looking like what you wanted, what you wish that they look like. You understand what I'm saying? So it's that type energy. No, I want you to look like this. I want the Egyptians to look like this. But they look like that over there. We'll go in there and paint, you know, we'll pay some artists to go in there and lighten up the skin and paint over it in the thing. So we could, because we're delusional and deluded, we want to feed our delusions because we're toxic as fuck and all get out. You understand? So that's the illusion they want. They want you to look and act and behave like a Queen of Wands reverse, but still hold be nasty to people, but still hold the power of God, the source of God's power in your womb. So right now, somebody may have to balance something out. The Six of Pentacles in reverse concerning something that was done to you that was unjust, unbalanced, and unfair. Clarify the Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could be a younger air sign. Someone might have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart, or somebody might be cursing somebody out or speaking in a very disrespectful way right now about something. Someone might be very upset about an injustice because something is their complete wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Page of Swords reverse. Who's this person talking like this right now? Okay. So this is the person that person from New Zealand is sending toward you. This Knight of Pentacle energy. I don't think this is their sign, their sun sign, but this is the energy they're in this preparing energy, searching and organizing and trying to get things together. This is who's talking shit right now. It might be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. They're talking shit right now and upset about an injustice because they wanted the Ace of Pentacles from this person in New Zealand that sent them toward you. Tell me about the 10 of Cups, someone's complete wish fulfillment. To make an offer, the 2 of Cups. To make an offer to a Leo, Strength card. That has bad karma. Boom. There you go. Bitch, I can't make this shit up. They want to make, so they want your energy, but they want their complete wish fulfillment was to make an offer to a Leo kitchen witch with a low IQ that pops her pussy. Okay? That has bad karma. You looking for the source of God's power on earth in a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy and that green shit probably coming out of it. That already has bad karma attached to them. That's where you looking for the source of God's power on earth. And they feel like it's an injustice that they can't have it all. They can't have everything their way. This is someone seriously distorted and confused and does not understand. You have to choose one or the other. You absolutely cannot mix the two. You absolutely cannot mix the dark and the light. Darkness cannot be present in the presence of light. The light chases away the darkness. You cannot have access to the source of God's power on earth in someone with that's unhealed, that's full of karma and toxic, disgusting ways. Period. And they think it's an injustice because in their narcissistic, selfish mind, they want like everything. They want to be God. They want to be God. They want everything perfect the way they want it. I want a whole bunch of women. I want a whole bunch of attractive women. I don't care if they're good, bad, or whatever. And I want to be worshipped. And I want a whole bunch of money to do whatever I want to do. And I want the source of God's power on earth too. And I don't want to have to balance my ego. And it's like a fucking 2-year-old. What flavor ice cream do you want from the Baskin and Robbins or Ben and Jerry? Tell the man what you want. It's like somebody has expectations like a fucking 2 or 4-year-old. You just say all the things that you want, exactly how you want it, and you can get it. Bitch, go buy some ice cream. Somebody has the expectation of a fucking 2 or 4-year-old, and it's unrealistic. I want 10 scoops of ice cream, and I want it all the way piled up to the moon. This is the shit I'm talking about, and this is why you might walk around with a shit face. Because this is some slow ass shit right here. You just want everything and mixtures of stuff that don't go together. What do you want, Timmy? I want pizza, ice cream, my Skittles, and candy, and I want to get on the roller coaster, and I want it all at the same time. Okay. These people that are trying to rob you of the essence of God that is between your legs, they operate like 4-year-olds. They literally operate in the mindset of a 4-year-old. They don't know what's good for you and good for others. All they know is gimme, 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 like a child. And I want everything perfect the way I want it. And I want everything I want. I want to take my favorite bicycle and my favorite G.I. Joe on a roller coaster with a whole pizza, ice cream, and a milkshake and my bag of Skittles. I want everything. And I don't want to wear a seatbelt on a roller coaster either. They have the mindset of a fucking 4-year-old. They don't know what's good for them. They just want everything. And they want to win at all costs. It's like, no, but I want it. The King of Swords. To win at all costs. Child. So somebody is doing some kind of magic. The Queen of Wands or King of Wands reverse with the kitchen witch. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. I can't make this shit up. The Leo kitchen witch. The selfish, self-indulgent, super ego, self-indulgent, selfish, materialistic, shallow, surface level, no connection to God. They're doing magic for what, Holy Spirit? The Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Emperor reversed. The Magician. They're going to end up dying. Because the death card came out in my last reading. No, it's an actual death. Somebody going to fucking die. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Y'all want me to do one more? So all of them are doing magic right now. They got a 9 of Pentacles. They might have an earth sign helping them. All of them are still doing fucking magic like dumbasses. These are children. And dare I say, whatever kind of archon, demonic spirit, or entity is possessing them that might have been on the planet or have come from somewhere else that's possessing these people, this is a very immature type entity. Like it's in dinosaur beginning stages of emotional development. That's why when these people get possessed with these demonic spirits, these entity attachments, these archons, it's a much younger energy. They're not even a soul yet. These entities don't even have a soul yet. So if you can imagine, it has the emotional maturity of maybe a toddler that hasn't even started walking yet. So when you get possessed with these demonic spirits, that's why they're so childish like they are, because they're possessed with demonic spirits of demons that are unevolved, that are a lower species. Let's go. What's the most probable outcome, Holy Spirit? They're going to be broke. A broke bum, all of them. That Aries, that Leo, and that Cancer. The Five of Pentacles. All of these motherfuckers are going to be broke ass bums. The Four of Swords. And they're in their thoughts. They're doing magic because they're in their thoughts about being broke. They could get a fucking job. They could get a job. Somebody is expecting to try to emotionally manipulate and gaslight someone. I think not. Someone by not working with somebody. Ciao, bye. Somebody thinks that they're going to be able to move forward with you. Somebody thinks by not working with somebody and putting them on the back burner for a little while, they'll seem like they changed, like they've LaShawn Pace. I know I've been changed. Y'all know somebody's gonna try to make it seem like. And these demons, they always. That's what I mean by retarded. They're retarded. It's like you do something one day, and then the very next day, I'm going through a whole transformation, and I've changed, and I'm a different bitch. You sound like Ned DeWino, just stupid ass. The fuck you mean you didn't change? I just saw you standing on someone's car peeing into the air. They stupid. They fucking stupid. Like they're going to show up and be like, yep, I went through a transformation and I changed and I'm a different person than I was 6 hours ago. Somebody thinks by disassociating themselves and stop working with these people that you'll think they went through an overnight transformation and move forward with them. And then they're going to move forward with the person that got karma after they get your energy. And this is why you as a leprechaun want to get the fuck away from these people. But they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go even though they can't get your energy. Because they're like, we got the leprechaun right now, right here, today, right now. We can't just let the leprechaun walk away. We'll never get this chance again. So they keep on coming together with their dumb asses, getting high, drinking. Somebody's pulling their energy away. The 8 of Cups. A 9 of Pentacles might be walking away. They feel backstabbed and betrayed. Because at the end of the day, they could stay in this energy as long as they want. As long as they're in this energy, their finances are gonna keep going down. Eviction notices are gonna start coming. They're not gonna be raising their children in their children's life like they want to be, or maybe don't want to be. The years are gonna tick away from their life, and they're gonna look up one day, and nobody's gonna let them live with them, and they will have wasted. These are older people in this energy still that have no money saved up. These, by the way, these are older people with no money saved up, that's gonna waste their time hovering over a fucking leprechaun, waiting for the leprechaun to fart out a pot of gold for their ass. And their life is not going to move forward, and they're not going to get the leprechaun's energy at all whatsoever. But they're going to end up losing everything, their time, their energy, any possible connections they could make, any possible progress they could make in any other area of their life. They're going to waste it trying to get pot of gold from you. And in the end, they're going to come up dry as shit with nothing. And then they're going to be asking for handouts. God wants you to know. Do an egg cleanse. Do not touch my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. They're stupid asses. They want me to pull a chakra card, something about the third eye. I already know their third eye is distorted. So they're engaging in fantasies that appear more real than they actually are. Third eye. Curse. All they're doing is cursing their bloodline. All they did is curse their bloodline. That's it. Now they got a cursed bloodline. People be wondering, why do I have a cursed bloodline? Bitch, because of this shit, you stupid ass retarded idiot. Why is this happening with my kids? Why is my daughter sick? Because you're cursed, you dumbass. Because you're cursed, that's why. Somebody might have known somebody, a third party that knows you since kindergarten, your whole life. So somebody might have known you your whole life. There might be about to be an earthquake somewhere in a region where someone that has known you your whole life is. Clarify this: kindergarten, 6th grade, kindergarten through 6th grade, baby, 7th through 12th grade. Yep. Somebody has saw you as a good investment, and they've been watching you since you were a child. And that third party knows you. A Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, somebody knew that somebody has been watching this or investing with doing something with this Queen of Wands reverse since they were a child. And they're trying to avoid a tower. They've known them their whole life. Who is this person that's known this Queen of Wands their whole life? The person whose magic is backfiring, that can't get your abundant energy. Got it. The Hierophant. Okay, so that Aries and Leo have known each other for a very, very long time. There's an Aquarius here. This Aquarius. And that's the secret. All three of these people have been working together for a very, very, very long time. Okay? Doing magic. All of them have been a part of this organization doing magic for a very, very long time. And it's over now. So all these people have been doing this shit for a very long ass time, and they know each other. That's why they don't want to backstab and betray each other, because they've known each other practically their whole life. Okay. Or that Aquarius has known that Leo energy for her whole life. He probably started molesting her when she was underage. Let's go. Call center. I have call center. I have this is about a work or business relationship. Solar plexus. All right. Narcissistic personality disorder. So what was third eye and solar plexus? What was solar plexus and third eye? Anger. Somebody has a distorted root chakra because of anger. Probably because that Aquarius was probably molesting her since she was a little girl. Probably that's why. Probably because that Aquarius was probably buying her candy at the store and touching her since she was a little girl. Probably groomed her right on up. Probably groomed her. The kitchen witch with the low IQ that pops her pussy. He probably groomed her ass right on up from childhood. And don't tell nobody, I'm gonna buy you sneakers. Don't you the only one in your class in your neighborhood that can afford these sneakers. You the only one that can afford to get your hair done. Don't you tell nobody. You know, you the only one. Her daddy probably let him do it too. See, look, I gave you candy. Nasty ass motherfucker. But that's how they get these energies like this that end up with a blocked solar plexus and a personality disorder. They groom them because they're nasty, solar plexus. They groom them from childhood. If they come from a vulnerable community in poverty, they'll groom them from childhood, and they'll do it for so long and make them so comfortable and nobody, they don't help or anything. And they grow up becoming a narcissist with a personality disorder because it's the normal for them. But they groom them from such a young age. Somebody has blocked musical expression, underactive throat chakra. Emotional, fearful, third eye overactive, excessive daydreaming, feeling overwhelmed, solar plexus, emotional and mental instability. Somebody has an overactive solar plexus. They're mentally unstable and they're fearful, root chakra, of being poor. Yeah. When you come from poverty or seeing your mama struggling to keep food on the table, and you come from a poor situation, and then you let these nasty ass men in the government, like that Aquarius energy, come around your family and see your daughter butt poking out and get to humping on your 8-year-old, and you don't say shit about it because you kicking the parents some money and helping them out. This is where these personalities develop out of. Someone might have excessive daydreaming right now and feeling overwhelmed, third eye. And that's where fear develops. Fear of not having enough food. Fear of not having the bills paid and shit like that. Anger. Overanalysis. Sacral chakra, overactive. Issues of excess and conflict. Thriving on drama. addiction to unhealthy relationships. Somebody has an overactive sacral chakra, so is this where the source of God's power was supposed to be? Is this where they thought they was going to find it? In between his whole legs? Is this where the source of God's power is? Issues of excess conflict, thriving on drama, addiction to unhealthy relationships. This is where you thought you was going to find the source of God's power on earth? Get the fuck out of here. These are some stupid motherfuckers. A lack of connection to the world. An entity feeding in the heart chakra. Somebody has an entity feeding in the heart chakra. Overly critical. The fuck? The nerve? Solar plexus overactive. Overly critical. Heart chakra overactive. Losing your sense of identity. Root chakra. Someone feels unsafe, unstable, and paranoid. All right. Tell me about this call center. This is a business relationship. Tell me about this call center, Holy Spirit. All right. So this is this Cancer Warlock energy, the Knight of Cups reverse, a false person. What about them? Somebody got clarity about something. An Emperor energy. Someone might have Aries in their chart. Somebody might be a boss or a supervisor or something over a call center. All right. What's the obstacle? What is the obstacle? So somebody got a boss figure, got clarity about what a Cancer Warlock energy has been doing at a call center. The Emperor reverse. Okay. I don't know if this is YouTube or the NSA or whatever, how they've been abusing power. All right. So they got clarity about how they've been abusing power, destructive and reckless. Okay. And what about it? Somebody is not thinking about something the correct way. Somebody might have broken thinking that might be watching someone. Who are they watching? The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody, or they think it's a good investment for them to do this. The Moon card. They might be watching a pipe. Oh, that Cancer energy. They're watching that Cancer now. Okay. So that Cancer that's doing that is being watched right now. All right. And what else? What about it? They're Six of Pentacles reverse. They're doing something that's unjust and unfair with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's going to be moved on to calmer waters. Clarify the Six of Swords. Somebody's going to lose their stability, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and be moved on to calmer waters. Who is going to be moved on to calmer waters? Someone that's stuck in a cycle, that sees how somebody has been abusing technology with you. Okay. Who's going to be moved? Someone that reversed an ending, even though this COVID is over, and they're not happy with the results that they got. They didn't get your Ten of Pentacles, which is your energy, and they wanted to win at all costs by infiltrating this call center. But you're still moving forward, and something's not going in their favor. Somebody might have connected to somebody, an Aquarius energy, and a Cancer, and a Nine of Pentacles. All right, an Aquarius energy made an offer to a Nine of Pentacles energy. So what's going on here is, if you're on a public platform or social media or something like that, and you've been losing money, losing views, or if you're doing anything, any kind of work online, and these people have been causing blockages for you and interfering with your life, they were being watched by a boss figure, and they're about to be moved on to calmer waters because it's over. They're unable to get your energy, and it's no longer a good investment. They can't cause you an imbalance to get your energy. The point of infiltrating your platform or infiltrating you on any form of social media is to siphon your energy from you. But they cannot siphon your energy that way, and it's not happening. So they're just doing it just to be doing it now. And they're being seen, and something's not going in their favor now. This orchestration of a third party or this group that's breaking up right now, a fire sign. Yeah. All right. So what is going to be the outcome of this call center fraud going on? Someone feels defeated because they're going to move them on to calmer waters. Someone's complete wish fulfillment that did not get what they wanted and feels defeated from the past, a Capricorn. Here we go. So it's pointless because they're not working for the Capricorn anymore because they cannot get your energy. You know how to counter every attack through technology. You know how to counter so you protect your energy. You have an adverse move to every move they make that protects your energy, even if it means withdrawing them back. They are not going to get your energy no matter what they do, what direction they move in, who they send toward you, what videos they put in your feed to try to force you to watch, to try to get your attention. You know how to ignore, skip over, step over, duck, disconnect, pull back. You know when to pull back. You know when to connect. These people can't get your energy no matter what they do. They can't get your energy for this Capricorn. And because they can't get your energy for this Capricorn, the boss at this platform is pulling their energy back from them. They're like, well, I gave you a chance to do it. It's not like they weren't compliant with it. It's just that they don't see the point now. The point was to get your energy. And the point is they can't get your energy. So they don't see any point in continuing on allowing that Cancer, that fire sign, that earth sign to play around online, fucking with you. Yeah, and stealing your money. The Page of Pentacles reverse. Trying to make offers. Somebody might be connecting to someone. What's the Three of Pentacles reverse? What's the Three of Pentacles reverse? Somebody's okay with firing somebody or letting somebody go. The Three of Pentacles reverse could be separating someone from a job or firing them. They're expecting to do this. Somebody is expecting to get rid of somebody. That's a liar. The Page of Swords reverse. They changed their mind about something. Somebody changed their mind. Somebody changed their mind about letting these people do this because they're unsuccessful at it. It's not that they were against it. It's just that they're not successful at it. Stealing your money. Being able to steal your money. That could be a bank wire, bank transfer. They've been stealing your money all this time. They don't think it's a good investment anymore. The Four of Wands. This group community, is ending something. What is the Emperor's okay with what? Again, the Emperor and the Nine of Cups is okay with something. Someone that can't move to calmer waters concerning an issue. Changing their position. Oh, like changing their position. They're going to change something for these people or change sides. They're getting unstuck from a Queen of Wands reverse that can't regulate their emotions, and a Cancer. And they're stressed out about it. Child, I'm so tired of reading on these stupid motherfuckers, man. Y'all want me to read on this earthquake? Give me a second. Clarify the earthquake, please. Jamaica. Clarify the earthquake, please. Togo, Benin. Clarify the earthquake. Chase Bank. Clarify this earthquake, please, and thank you. Overseas account. Clarify the earthquake. Why is the earthquake out here? All right. Japan and Utah. Okay. I got Fort McPherson, Georgia. We already had an earthquake here. Clarify this earthquake, please, and thank you. Clarify this earthquake. All right. Someone might be Afghani, or this could be Afghanistan. Somebody might be a drug enforcement agent. Somebody might be from West Africa. Clarify this earthquake, please, and thank you. South Africa, North Africa. Okay. Anything else? Virginia, overseas account. Ireland and Arkansas. Tell me about South Africa. I'm feeling South Africa. Tell me about Johannesburg, South Africa. What do you want me to know about South Africa? What do you want me to know about South Africa? Somebody connected to somebody from the past might feel like they're stuck or in some kind of imprisonment. They feel like they can't move right now because their wish fulfillment was someone they celebrated with might have cut somebody off, and somebody's still hanging on to someone emotionally. So somebody could be from South Africa, and they're still holding on to someone emotionally, and they're kind of stuck. Okay, because something didn't go in their favor, and someone is still holding on to something emotionally, and they're closed emotional about the 10 of Pentacles that they wanted to manifest, possibly off your energy. Okay, this person might be connected to, or they might be of South African descent, and Temperance in reverse. There's a balance. It's causing an imbalance to a Queen of Wands because it was a bad investment. Okay. Tell me about Afghan or Afghanistan. Tell me about Afghanistan. A King of Wands reversed. Somebody just might be Arab or Afghani. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Someone might be down bad right now because they thought that they were going to get away with something. The Four of Wands. Somebody thought they were going to get away with something. This could be a marriage, a relationship, an organization, a community of people that reversed an ending with someone very narcissistic. Somebody reversed an ending with someone very narcissistic to try to avoid a tower. But somebody could have had an ego death. The Lovers reverse because somebody is not partnering or still sleeping with somebody anymore. This could be a night energy or a fire sign. They've released the burden because they're already aware. They received a message. So this might be someone of Afghani descent that received a message already that the conflict is over. The Five of Wands. Tell me this bitch wasn't sleeping with all these motherfuckers. All right. So there's someone of Afghan descent that was a part of this cult or whatever, that's disappointed because they're not going to be able to sleep with that person anymore because they can't create a conflict no matter how much spell work they do. What is North Africa? someone that can't regulate their emotions. A King of Pentacles and an Emperor. This could be an older person and someone else that's not moving forward, or a boss figure. Someone could be an Aries or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Knight of Pentacles and an Earth sign and a Capricorn that's connected to North Africa. It's going to be bad karma. All right, so there's a Capricorn, Earth sign, and Aries connected to North Africa. The Hierophant reverse. This has to do with their contract to get your energy because things are being balanced out for you. Anything else about North Africa? North Africa. And they're sad. Who gives a fuck? Tell me about Little Rock, Arkansas. Tell me about Arkansas, please, and thank you. All right. What about that? What about Little Rock, Arkansas? Someone might have a connection to someone that's from or in Arkansas, or to something in Arkansas, and they feel stuck. They're not happy anymore. Somebody's not happy with the results they got from a high priestess. Clarify the high priestess. Okay, the Knight of Cups reverse. They're not happy with the results in what they conducted against the high priestess. So somebody was supposed to get the high priestess's energy, that water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and somebody in Arkansas is very unsatisfied with that Cancer warlock's work because they were not able to get that high priestess's energy. And what is this Tower? They can't regulate their emotions about this high priestess. They're losing their shit about a high priestess. And that's why they did the most and did too motherfucking much to a high priestess. And that's why somebody is pulling their energy back from Arkansas, from this warlock, this Cancer warlock. Someone in Arkansas is pulling their energy back from this Arkansas person. Maybe someone in the government, because they did too fucking much. They made too much noise. They made too much of a scene trying to get a high priestess's energy. Stupid ass. That's this West African Cancer practitioner. I don't need to read that shit. Why is the DEA here? A drug enforcement agent. Clarify the DEA. Someone might be illuminating something about a drug enforcement agent. That missed an opportunity to do what? What was this drug enforcement agent? They were supposed to commit a crime, abuse power. So there was a drug enforcement agent that was supposed to abuse power with somebody, but the cycle had already closed out. The World card. It's a friend of a Leo's. Okay, so this Leo had a friend that was a drug enforcement agent, and they wanted this person to abuse power. Maybe they wanted to set somebody up with drugs to get him in trouble, but they couldn't do it for whatever reason. It was too much of a burden, because the cycle's over means we're under a new government administration, and you're going to go to fucking jail for that shit right now if you try to abuse power. They couldn't get away with it. The Seven of Swords reverse. They were a part of this community, but this community's over now. The Four of Wands reverse. Y'all, if you did an illegal PPP loan, you going to jail. Shit. I'm telling you, y'all getting caught up. That shit y'all was getting away with during the reign of the Democrats, and I'm neither one. That shit y'all was getting away with all them greasy ass, funky witches and warlock politicians, you going to jail for in this new season. What's Ireland? Someone might be of Irish descent, or actually this could be in Ireland. Why is Ireland out here? Someone didn't get away with something. King of Wands, the Hermit reverse. The King of Wands could be like someone people look up to. They're overly emotional about abusing power. Maybe it's a judge or something. The Seven of Wands Somebody might have to stand their ground and defend themselves now, because this night energy was supposed to drain you of your spiritual power, and all these different people are supposed to benefit from your energy. And now they're in their thoughts because they're having an ego death. It didn't work. So there is someone of Irish descent that's worried right now. The Page of Cups reverse, because they know someone lied and emotionally gaslit someone to stop them from moving something forward. I feel like this might be a judge over a case. Clarify what the Six of Wands reverse is. Yup, I can't make this shit up. This is a judge over a motherfucking case, in balancing someone's money out, or something unequitable and unfair that was done. They've been not moving something forward in court because they thought that you were going to get drained. Somebody thought that you were going to get drained and die with a death spell. And a Knight of Wands convinced them that they would be able to drain you spiritually and do a death spell on you. And it didn't happen. And that this Irish energy delayed the case. They didn't move forward with it because this person gaslit them and promised that you would be dead by now. And now they don't have a plan. And they don't know what to do, and they're stressing because they have to move a case forward to avoid a tower. Ireland. Some money for somebody is an overseas account. No doubt some money that someone stole from somebody. What is Virginia? Somebody might be moving forward with something that they've been working on or just working. They feel defeated because they reversed an ending. Taking action. This might be someone from Virginia that reversed an ending, doing spell work and taking action with some people. This is all coven activities and cult activities, but they got clarity. What they get clarity about? What did someone that it had no effect on you? So somebody from Virginia might have come, like they might have traveled within proximity of your physical home, wherever you lay your head at, to get closer to you to do some spell work. But it had no effect on you at all whatsoever. And now this person is like, well, shit. The King of Cups reverse. They can't regulate this is another one that can't regulate their emotions, who was hoping to utilize your spiritual power and energy to balance their own situation. Because right now they're working at McDonald's, bitch. They don't have to work at McDonald's. I'm just making a point. You understand? I'm making the point that whoever this person in Virginia is, the Eight of Pentacles, they're working a lot harder than they would want to. They're not a King of Pentacles. They might have to get a job, minimum wage job that they have to work real, real hard on. Or wherever they're working at, they have to focus and work really, really hard. So they were hoping to balance their job situation by getting a piece of your energy, by coming within proximity to you and doing spell work. But they got nothing. I got nothing. Santa didn't give me nothing. Bernie Mac. They didn't get nothing. Holy Spirit, give me a final message, please, and thank you. I think that earthquake was in Fort McPherson in Georgia, and they're talking about a past earthquake because we just had an earthquake here in Fort McPherson, not just Georgia, Atlanta. It hit all over. It was an earthquake that shook my couch, and I thought a portal had opened up, and I got my wand and started pointing it at the couch. I closed this portal right now. You know, I was trying to, and then I turned on the news and they said it was an earthquake, and I felt stupid. But I'm not used to getting earthquakes here in Georgia. Child, if you live somewhere where it's normally not earthquakes and you feel your couch shaking and you know you've been fighting spiritual battles, you might think that a portal is opening up in your damn couch. And you might have to, bind it, close the portal. Child, another house I used to have that thank God I got rid of, there was portals actually opening up in that house in mid bedroom. Somebody opened some kind of portal right in my bedroom. Final message, Holy Spirit. Final message. Somebody walking away. Something is not hidden and can't be kept a secret. These people are stuck in a cycle. They can magic till they can't magic no more. It's all going to backfire no matter what. Final card. There might be communication coming in about something that someone was trying to keep hidden. Somebody's stuck just doing magic. Somebody is stuck just doing magic that keeps backfiring. With that 9 of Swords falling on top of the Magician card. Yeah. This kitchen witch with the low IQ, the 3 of Pentacles, whose job, the 3 of Pentacles, who people keep kind of coming in and out of, that people are like sitting on the fence on whether they should still do magic with this King of Wands reverse energy or not. It came out sideways because they're not sure if they should hold on or not because it's not magicking. One final card. They're not sure whether to hold on or let go. That's why it's coming out sideways. That's it. It came out sideways because they're not sure whether or not they should work with this person anymore because they're not sure whether to hold on or to let go at this point because they see this shit ain't going in their favor with the sun in reverse. You know, they're trying to figure, should we just accept that it's over and we're not going to get this leprechaun's energy? The contract's over. So do we keep wasting our energy and time while it's other money to be made out here, or do we move forward with our life? Y'all, I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all have a great afternoon, and you have a safe, blessed weekend. I love each and every last one of you. I thank you for your time. Thank you for watching and your energy. Be blessed.